All right, hey guys, here we are, hole number 3. Now the biggest help for this is side spin. So, I'm thinking balls like Katana, for example. Let's see what our wind is. Oh wow. So that's kind of a tricky wind. What happens is with this wind play, I'm assuming if you wanted to go for this rough bump up here, it would essentially, you'd be moving down into the bunker, which is going to make the ball land short. So you have to be careful with that ring adjustment if you do that. Now you can see opponent here is using Katana. I would recommend if you're going to go for this sniper shot that you do it with a Kingmaker. You want that extra side spin, which is going to be crucial. You can create a little bit better angle so you can stay away from that second and third bounce getting too close to this rough. So I do recommend that. You can see opponent coming up short because he's not thinking about things like wind effect. When you shoot into a headwind, that ball guide compresses down. So you'll need to play a little bit more aggressive. Now what I'm thinking is Katana and swapping, and we're going to go for the min QB shot. Now, this isn't something that I planned on doing when I got here, but once I saw kind of the way everything looked, it seems like it could be the correct way to play this. So the first thing that you'll see that I'll do is I'm going to play kind of a min ring adjustment, which is probably close to 5-ish rings in this case. I'm going to straighten this ball guide up, and then I'm just going to push straight forward maybe half a ring, because that ball is going to land shorter, as I mentioned. Now you can see that I called a great ball, which is going to push it out to the left. I'm not sure if it's going to break enough, but you can see the way that rough bump rolls out, that it's going to be very minimal. Now keep in mind I may have just overcorrected just a little bit. It might have been more like 4.7 rings. So with the great ball, I went 5, but I did great ball it out to the left. You want to try to focus on that perfect ball. You won't have much room for error, but just try to keep that tip in mind, and keep in mind about pulling that ball forward just slightly, even only half a ring. It's because I move the target down to the lower ground, which is going to cause the ball to come up short if you don't do that. So it's an important tip. Also, you want to make sure that the ball guide stays through the hole. Don't just put it right slow rolling into the cup. You're shooting into a headwind. Make sure that it's going through a bit. Good luck with that hole. I'll catch you guys on 4.